Hello everyone, this is Paper Kitty. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have this cool little book that is just very vintage, very spring. I used a pretty fabric from a vintage pillowcase, and I just think it is super fabulous. You know, I normally don't like orange, but this was just the color that this is. It's, I want to say it's kind of like a mint, but it's a vintage tone, you know, and so it just, I don't know, but I like it. And of course you got your lace, and then this pretty trim, you know, is also vintage. So used a lot of vintage fabric on it. This is kind of a flip through, but I'm also going to be working on a few of my tags because I haven't finished working on them, and I don't know if I'll be able to finish in this video. But anyway, I thought it would be kind of fun to work along with you a little bit. And so I really like how this bit of lace was able to be used, you know, where you could see through, because then it just kind of makes the colors pop like that. So I think that's cute. Yeah, and so these already have their fibers, and still need to get some kind of fiber in here, so I will be doing that. And so yeah, here's one tag that I need to basically what I want to do with it is put a little bit of tea dyed or tea stained paper, and in this case I think this is actually a little bit coffee stained. So I want to go ahead and do that to the back. That way it gives me a little bit of a writing space. I may or may not sew around it. I have already sewn around, you know, many various ones of like these 3 tags. Let me see, I think I'm out of frame. So yeah, like these 3 tags are sewn all around, mind you, with some wonky stitching here and there. I actually cleaned out, found the manual for my sewing machine and online, and was able to read the instructions and follow them and do a little maintenance, you know. So I went and bought me a little kit. I'm looking behind me to see if I can see that if it's handy, but anyway, it's a little brush that you use for your sewing machine and to clean out the lint, you know, and so that was really helpful, I think. And so my stitching actually did get better, and I think it's because I just didn't really maintain the sewing machine as well as I, you know, thought I, you know, I guess I didn't realize how important that was. You know, I was kind of looking for all kinds of troubleshooting advice, and it came to the conclusion that it may be because I hadn't cleaned it in a long time or ever at that point. And you know, I did buy it used, so I mean, there's no telling, it may never have been cleaned before, I don't know. But okay, so this one here, I was gonna put a little fabric tack to make sure it's gonna adhere better than this. I actually ended up caving in and buying me some of the extreme glue, you know, that extreme Elmer's glue stick, and I can't find it, and I'm not one to lose stuff often. So yeah, I don't know why I can't find it. I like to think that it's because, I don't know, it's not, I don't have a project that is calling for it yet. So okay, so hopefully I'll find it, and I'll find it in time for whenever I actually need to use it. Okay, so like this is already sewn. It's got a little wonky stitching, but I don't know that that's the sewing machine. I think that was just me, you know, really I was trying to just go around without stopping and continuing, so it just kind of, but it looks cute. I like it. Then there's this itty bitty, because I have my I got some really cool nested or nesting dies. You know, they're like these dies that are tags, but they're like different sizes, like the next size up kind of thing. And so I love that because I like how this looks. And actually I did not use the nesting dies for that. I had already had these made a little while back, and so, you know, they're actually a little bit bigger. You know, they're a little bit different size, but anyway, so here's that tag. And then this one, I still need to figure out what I want to do with it. I think for now, I am going to just go ahead and put the, I'm going to go ahead and put at least the back of it. I'm going to go ahead and put the tea dye, or the, in this case, it's not tea dyed, it's coffee stained. In this case, I'm going to just do this coffee stained paper in the back, because that way, yeah, I mean, I may further decorate this one is what I'm trying to say, I guess, but as it stands, I actually like it the way, you know, that it's white like that. I don't know why. I think it just needs a little bit of, you know, sometimes when you're doing things, you know, white space is actually important. You know, it can't all be printy and, you know, colorful. So, you know, I mean, it can, but it just, you need some white spaces. So anyway, I love this little die cut that I had from when I had my, I had an old ancient Cricut, and the software on it, like they've already changed it up and everything, and I didn't have any like actual, I guess, you know, you have to have like the little software either online or like the little physical cartridges, and I didn't have any cartridges, so I don't have that ability to use that anymore. But you know what, that's cool. That's cool with me, because then, you know, there's just so much. There's always so much you can do that, you know, sometimes when you can't do one thing anymore, then you just appreciate what you could do, right? And then, you know, you just kind of appreciate it more, I guess. But yeah, some of these I may or may not put I usually do put, I do like to put fibers on all of these, so it'll be strange if I don't. But you know, like this one already has a little hole in it, so I'm probably gonna have to put something on that. And then yeah, I may or may not put something on these, but I think I probably will. I guess I'll have to look and see. I love the way this spread looks, you know, so just kind of like, I don't know if I should put fibers on those. I typically like to though, so but I guess I just don't want it to interfere with this look, because I think it's so pretty. Okay, so yeah, a lot of sewing already, so I'm not stressing about sewing every tiny tag. Then this one, I love this. These little flip out pages like that are so cute when they have these little pockets, you know, like that. And so here's another little tag where actually I don't know if I need to do anything to the back, because I feel like that's a perfectly, you know, usable back space if somebody wants to, or if I want to write in the back. Then this is You Are My Treasure. This little bit, I think it's from, what is that? It's a lady I bought stuff on Etsy. It was one of the little kits that she has online, you know, one of those printable Tsunami Rose, I think is what it is on this one. And then this one is a scrapbook paper. And this is like a little cutout. And it's like a little ticket for, this is Green Park Field. So I don't know what kind of park it is, but you know, I love it. I think it's super cute. Yeah, washi tape, you know, I'm not really awesome at understanding washi tape. I don't know why that's so hard for me to get, but personally, I love to use it whenever I have a boo-boo or I've done something that I don't like, and I had really wonky stitching here that I didn't like, and so I just put a piece of washi and voila. It is now super cute. Probably cuter than if I didn't have the washi tape there. So there's that. This is the back. And then this is a fabric washi tape, which is basically, I think it's floral tape, but it's actually really expensive, but I got it on clearance, so I got a good price on it. Very cute. Then this page is magazine page, and you know, I found out the hard way that, you know, at least for me with my sewing machine and the settings and the experience that I have, that I cannot sew directly onto a very thin sheet of paper like a magazine page without it ripping at some point. And so I found that if I can back it up with some tea-dyed paper, that works for me. So that's a little maybe quick tip for somebody if they're wanting to do that. Little flip out here, tea-dyed paper. Again, I love how when you overlap papers, you get, you know, some interesting extras there. So yeah, this is some really pretty scrapbook paper, and then this is like a little, it says bloom, and I think it's super cute. And then it's a flip out, so I can write here, and then, you know, it's kind of like a little secret journaling. Not really, but sorta, kinda. Okay. Then you got, I like the contrast of this really tea-dyed paper with the white in the back there of that scrapbook paper, and the, you know, this just whole little setup right here is super lovely. Then you got this magazine image here that is, I didn't like the back of it, so I put a journaling card and attached it. After sewing it around, I attached it to the back. So it's kind of like a flippy journaling card. I think it would be nice to put maybe a picture on there and then some writing or something like that, or even do like a little collage there. It could be fun. Again, these little flippy little tip-in little pockets are so fun, and love putting little, I like that they're top loading, you know, so you got these, like, there's another tsunami rose. Just super cute. This is not tsunami rose, this is a paper pad that I bought a while back, and I don't remember the name of it. A little ticket from that scrapbook paper. You know, because sometimes I buy a whole pad, you know, the collection, and then other times I just buy certain pages that I see, like loose leaves that I like. See, now this one I need to do something with that, because I don't want to leave it like that, so I'm gonna probably go ahead and get this one to have this paper, this coffee stained paper backing it. So let's do that while I'm here showing you, because it was taking me a while to get a video up, and I really wanted to get something up. You know, I try to do more than once a week if I can. I mean, my goal is at least once a week, but and then sometimes I could do like 3 or 4 times a week, which is, you know, amazing. But I think I've done that before. I really like it when I can get to do that. But yeah, I miss you guys. I totally just, I am so encouraged, you know, by this crafting community. It is just really lovely, and you know, I find that, I know that for some people it could be like kind of silly to do these crafts, especially when you're a grown woman in your 40s. To be doing like little baby girl things, but you know, it's okay, and it's a beautiful part about, I think, a lady, or a woman or a man, whatever, you know, whoever wants to create, you know, if this is what you want to create for whatever reason, I just think it's cool that it's a beautiful thing, you know. Why not? Why not create beauty, right? We have to endure with life, which, you know, is also beautiful, but it's also very, how shall we say it, interesting, not in a good way always. And so yeah, all you gotta do is turn the news on and realize that we don't need any more of that kind of information, right? Because at some point it's like, you know, let's try to do something good, right? Even if it's a potentially something that doesn't appear to be very meaningful or whatever, I think it's super meaningful to spread love and joy and beauty. So there we go. Okay, so we continue, little flip out. This is vintage paper, you know, wrapping paper, and oh, that's from that little thrift store that is only open once a week on Fridays in my town, and not a lot of people know about it. And you got these really older women there that run the thing, and they just have the cutest little thing. You gotta work though to find the stuff, because I remember when I went up to the register to pay, one of the ladies said, "Where'd you get this?" And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, what is this?" She's like, "All of this." And I'm like, well, I said I had to work very hard and dig pretty deep to find these things, but they were not all in one place. I mean, I had to kind of take a couple hours to kind of go through stuff to find it. But anyway, I thought that was kind of interesting. So I'm going to continue a little quicker now because I just realized what time it is, and my chicken in the oven is about to start beeping, and then I got a dental appointment. So anyway, so yep, this is tea dyed. Love the way it's here like that, you know, super cute. And then I love this. This is little glitter, okay, and it's just like in a little vial, like a little bottle. And I just think it's precious. I love it. And you know, like I said, I'm not a super fan of orange, but combined with these colors, oh my goodness, I think it's just it is my tangerine dream, you know, because I find that apparently I love it in small quantities, but you know, it just really adds to it, you know. So yeah, because I'm gonna speed this up a bit. I'm not gonna work on this one on camera, but I am gonna complete this tag and put fibers on these for sure. But I love these little flip out with the pockets. I just can't get enough of that. And so yeah, look at that. Look at this. Boom. That top loading pocket, I tell you, it's precious. And this is a tsunami rose. Yeah. So yeah, and then that vintage wall, I want to say wallpaper. It's not. It's gift wrap paper. The vintage gift wrap paper is stunning. Magazine image. And this is Green Giant. I love that because this book is a little longer than my typical ones that I make like this, and it's because I forgot to cut it before I did the trim, and so then I was like, okay, well, it was meant to be a tall glass of water, so it's, you know, Green Giant, there it is, but it's kind of fun. So and then this is another little flip out, and it's kind of like this, you know, I kind of put that, but and I'm gonna put this back in there after. So, but yeah, look at that. Oh, that's that pretty color that I get from my tea dyed stuff. So, and then this is also that vintage wrapping paper. Just love it. It's stunning, and it's from the 80s. I have a little piece that actually has the year, and it's from the 80s. Tsunami Rose right here. Very cute. And And that's what we got. And then these are already sewn, but I still need to make holes in them and put little fibers, and I am going to do that for this one for sure, because I feel like it needs to be definitely having. So, but anyway, I thought I'd share this with y'all because it's so pretty, I think. And you know, it's just fun to look at it. And anyway, I appreciate y'all spending this time with me, letting me chat with you. I hope you will chat with me in the comments below. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and ring the little bell so that you can keep up with what's going on my side of the world. And again, thank you guys for spending this time with me. Love you so much. Love you so much. See you in the next one.